Well, Joan, you said you thought you missed our wedding. Can you remember it now or not? I'm going to prove to you that you were there, and here's some more photographs of our wedding. Right, well that one there is my sister behind me, my sister Betty, and Evelyn is giving the horseshoe. And here's one with the man himself. And I think it's the same one that married you too, isn't it, Joan? Right, well there's the one you've been waiting for, the family shot. And well, my grandmother has got her eyes closed, and Tommy down the front there has got his eyes closed. I'll see if I can find another one which is a bit clearer than that. Okay, Joan, now there's another picture of it. It's not much clearer, although my grandmother and Tommy, I see, have got their eyes open in this one. I don't know whether you can recognise everybody, but there's Sylvie, one of my aunties, an uncle, my mother and father, my young brother Peter, my grandmother, our bridesmaid Joan Hammond, my brother Len, who is in Australia now, and over there he is, there's Elby. Next to your father, and there you are, Joan, you're there. And your mother over here. Behind there is my sister, there's Brian, and your other sister, Evelyn. Well, of course, out of all those there's 9 now that are dead. My auntie and uncle there are both dead, my mother and father, my grandmother, and unfortunately our bridesmaid, Joan there, died a few years back, we learnt. And over there, of course, your mother and father. So there's 9 have gone out of that photograph. I'll try and see if I can get a closer look of Elby and you, Joan. Right, well there we are, Joan. There's that little picture now blown up a lot bigger, and there's Elby and yourself. The only 2 that are missing from these photographs, of course, was Dot and Dennis. I don't know how they never was able to come to our wedding, but they were the only 2 that didn't. So yes, Joan, you were certainly there. And there's 1 or 2 more pictures while we're looking at them. There's 1 or 2 more of our wedding. This one with your dad, my brother and the 2 bridesmaids, my sister and Joan Hammond on the other end. And there's a nice one of Sheila and your father. The 2 bridesmaids. And of course my sister today looks a lot older than that. Well, this is rather an oblong picture, so I'll slide it along slowly. Just up here on the top left, up here where you can see me tapping up here, is Elby. You can just see Elby there, and there's your dad in the back.